Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Under the Ring podcast. It's me, the GREG, the co-founder of the NAAFP, joined by my forever rival, the final Matty. Matt, how you doing today, man?
What is good, everybody? Sorry for showing up so late, like literally like 13 seconds before we started.
Hey.
But I'm here.
Hey, I'll say it's on time. So we already got people talking shit in the chat. Let's see.
Y'all got actual. Right now, it's just me and Greg. It's just me and Greg because our champion is apparently too busy to show up.
Yeah, it's a shameful thing, really. What's going on with that belt and the champion?
Now, Batty over here is trying to cancel predictions.
No, ain't no way, Batty. that's too dang bad. What's going on?
What's up, cookies? What's good, cookies?
Batty, you got to tell your 15th cousin to handle that himself.
Better stay guilty.
God, what is up, folks? We got a big show tonight. It's a double prediction weekend. We got WWE King and Queen of the Ring in Saudi Arabia. Oh shit, Marty Bell's on TNA again. Okay.
Go turn on TNA.
It's like I recognize that backside anywhere.
I know that ass. It is rotund. You know it's fat when I gotta use the word rotund.
Gotta just add some extra vocabulary into this.
Yes, I like to use the extra vocabulary words.
We got King of the Ring Saturday. 2-ish, I think, is when it starts.
I think it's at 1. At 1.
It'll start right when we wrap up the vampire, interview with the vampire stream. And then AEW Double or Nothing is Sunday, and it's going to be a long ass show because
that is when we just get taken hostage.
Yeah, that's cool. There's 5 matches I want to see on this 96 match card. Cool, awesome.
As you say, I accidentally typed in AEW instead of Access.
Bro, I found a card, old wrestling card, that was a 10-hour show. Could you imagine? It's over in Japan. Could you imagine sitting in an arena for 10 hours doing anything? No. Like, I ain't doing anything for 10 hours straight. Ain't no way.
I would have. It would have been some complaining. I don't even do 10 hours of work voluntarily. Like, come on now. I'm definitely not about to watch no wrestling, not for no 10 hours voluntarily.
Yeah, ain't no fucking way, man. No.
Shout out to the TNA cameraman.
I mean, look, the cameramen were trained by the right people, is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
We're here to talk about the best and most of the best of the week. Some not really news, more just like contract renewal stuff. And Mark Henry pissed people off today.
I saw that just before I got on. Because Public Enemies podcast, I saw what they put that video on the kitchen of bar. That was a freaking he told him he need to stay inside. Like, yeah. Nobody want him back. Nobody want that person.
Yeah, that's
he can bring him to AEW since he want people to give him a second.
Yeah, go there. Yeah. You know what? Let's get into that. So Mark Henry, first up, his contract with AEW is coming up pretty soon. And I feel like every time someone's contract is coming up, the fans of that promotion always they're so angry and like they can leave anyway. We don't even care about, like, it's always so aggressively.
And it's Mark personal. Henry, like it's just Mark Henry, y'all.
Like, yeah, he hadn't done much because he's retired. Shit. He's back there coaching. That's what he does, you know. You're not gonna see what Mark Henry does on TV.
Right.
Not his place. He's back there coaching, and you know, on Rampage, he does his little thing. I think he still does that. I haven't really watched Rampage in a while.
Yeah, I don't even.
The fight night or whatever the shit he does.
Yeah.
But like, you know, that's like saying, oh, get rid of Dean Malenko. He's not doing anything. Yeah, you're not going to see him on TV. He's not doing anything you see. He's doing something.
Right.
Mark Henry was on, I believe he was on Undertaker's podcast.
Yeah.
For this, which is still weird to say. Isn't that strange?
Undertaker just broke.
Man, it's
he's so broke.
That man is I could not, before he retired, the last thing I would ever think Taker was going to do was have a podcast. It's so weird. Because you would have thought he would have saved up some kind of money. Yeah, Sarah must have cleaned him out when it came.
He just made bad decisions. He just made bad decisions with his money and hoes.
I busted up and Mark Henry was there. They got him on. I guess they paid him whatever his big ass fee is. And Mark Henry was like, let me tell the story about how we knew he was gonna marry Michelle McCool. We were all throwing the pigskin around, and Michelle got it and launched that thing 60, 70 yards. And Deadman looked and said, that's the next Miss Calloway. I was like, okay. But anyway, so Mark was asked about, like, you always hear like, oh, they could be the next Nation of Domination. And it's always a weird thing to ask and say.
Right.
Like, why does it have to be the new nation? Why can't it just be something different?
Right.
You know? And Mark gave his opinion on who he would like to put in the new nation. And seeing Undertaker laugh is a weird. Yeah, it is. When you hear him, like, it's like he doesn't know how to laugh. So it's like he still has that angry eyes. So it's like ha 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 ha, ha. And it's creepy. It's weird. Mark was asked about who would be in the new nation if he could put together a group, and he said, I want to put people together that nobody likes. And then he mentioned Bobby Lashley. Like, Lashley?
Everybody like Lashley.
People love Lashley.
He's still stuck on this man's WWE. Apparently, he must have stopped that ass pointing Lashley.
It's like, shit, man. Lashley's like, people hate to boo Lashley. They cheer him when he's a bad guy.
We literally made we made the Pride stay faces because we refused to boo them.
Yeah, ain't no way. But Henry mentioned Powerhouse Hobbs, Omos, Mello, Bobby Lashley, and Velveteen Dream as his 5 picks to be in the Nation of Domination. You can look at Matt's face. I feel like that's the face of everybody that read or listened to him say this.
That group was promising until that last day.
This wasn't Taker's Pie. This was KNS WrestleFest per Wrestle.
Okay.
Oh, look, we got a third contestant today. What's going on, Tito?
What's going on, boys?
It's been a while since I had you on here, man. How you doing?
Good. Just got back from Florida. Shout out to my baby girl Lily, who graduated, going on to 6th grade.
Yeah, congratulations. 6th grade. Damn, man. Holy shit. Everybody's kids are getting so old.
Yep.
Congratulations, man.
I'm gonna have to Chris Benoit a couple of boys in a couple of years.
Hey, you do what you got to do. You know. We all been there.
Right.
Yeah. So we're talking about Mark Henry. He was asked about if they could form a new Nation of Domination, who would he pick? And he said Powerhouse Hobbs, Omos, Mello, Bobby Lashley, and Velveteen Dream. The quote is, there's a lot of young guys that I think could hold up, but my wild card would be Velveteen Dream, would be Patrick Clark. I think it's time for his second chance. A lot of people in the world of wrestling love the talent. We're in the cancel culture that is justified as so. We need a cancel culture, but at some point, You got to have grace and forgiveness, and you got to see if that person is going to bury themselves again, because habitual line steppers, that's exactly who they are. Once they get that second chance and they're out, I ain't co-signing for you no more. But everybody needs their second chance. No.
I was about to say, because if you give Dream a second chance, then you got to give Marty a second chance and all those other fuckheads.
Exactly. Like, absolutely not.
Velveteen Dream had a chance at a second chance. It's just more stuff came out about him, and it revealed that, oh, yeah, you just need to stay away.
Not even just this, like the alleged, like going after younger kid guy, like what, 16, 17-year-old,
right.
Like, however that worked out. Like, that never really went anywhere. We don't really know what actually happened there. But after that, he was filming EC3 in his bathroom with the phone.
Like the whole fact that they revealed that, they were having basically coke parties while being in NXT is just like, yeah,
bro,
you've burnt all the bridges.
There ain't no way. He's never, and it sucks because, like, yeah, he was a great talent, but hey, people do dumb shit. And then they do dumber shit after that.
He got way into his gimmick. He started believing his gimmick. I feel like
he started talking to people as the Velveteen Dream.
Yeah,
bro, you gotta be able to separate your realities. It's
it's hard to do that when you're snowballing every night.
Shit, you ain't kidding, man. Like.
I mean, look at that video of Rick in the bar the other day.
Shit. I mean, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, that man, Ric Flair, that is not Richard Fleer. That is Ric Flair through and through. Always and forever. That's who he is.
You're right.
Yeah, Kanisha and Cookie's on the same level of fuck that and hell no. Yeah. Whether that stuff, like, we'll never really know where that went. But it's the stuff after that kind of sealed his fate.
Right.
Not only was that happening, but also people in the locker room could not stand him. And then this other stuff happened with the police officer and him. Do you know who I am, a Velveteen Dream? Mm-hmm. And I was like, I know he's young, but it reminds me of who's that kid that was in the Hart family? That
Teddy Hart.
Teddy Hart. It reminds me of Teddy Hart. We're like, all the talent in the world, real fucking stupid.
I was gonna say, he is stupid as shit. And if y'all ain't never watched the Teddy Hart documentary on Peacock, please do, because you'll see a lot of Natty's cats on there, because that's where she gets them from.
Yeah, if y'all miss Tupaz, you'll see Tupaz.
You'll see Tupaz's cousins at Teddy's house.
It's just of all the people he could have picked, he even said, like, I would say Trick Williams, but Trick Williams is too liked. We need someone that nobody likes, like Bobby Lashley and Velveteen Dream. Like, you can't put those guys in the same sentence. You can't put them together.
Yeah, nobody likes Velveteen Dream. We like Bobby Lashley.
Yeah. It's it was unfortunate when it all went down, and we were all real disappointed about how that went. But at the end of the day, he made some dumbass choices, and he continued to make them, and hasn't really met up for him in any way. So
right.
No. And there are some things you can't really make up for. Velveteen Dream can grow hair. Oh God. So yeah, that's it for that. Of course, Mark Henry. Mark Henry,
our champion. He is fried as fuck. He is about to pick up some food and head home. So he will be on to defend his championship.
He'll be on
with his bitch ass.
Just in time to give the wrong fucking picks. It's all right. he's
yeah,
Frat, it makes it easier for us.
Here.
If he's Frat, it makes it easier for me, Matt, or Tito to pick that belt back up.
Hey, at this point, I came up with a whole nother gimmick. So I got the gimmick, and I got another gimmick. So yes, please let me win.
WWE is undergoing some more cuts. That is, of course, after WWE and TKO merged a few of their offices. Now that or WWE and UFC merged some offices together.
Oh yeah, the live events division.
Yeah. So according to reports, they're looking to cut some folks, which it's not shocking, but it still sucks. It's just part of the business, I guess, and it's something that you hate, that you kind of wish wouldn't see, but that's just the way it goes.
It's just what happens when you have two divisions that were doing the same thing becoming one. Y'all people that do the same thing, some of y'all just got to get cut. I'm interested to see how much they're about to flex their muscle as TKO live events. They're doing it here in Louisville because June 7th. That Friday we get SmackDown, and then we have UFC Fight Night the next night. So they're already flexing the combos.
Yeah.
The seats suck for the combo tickets, though. They want you sitting with Sting if you want to buy a ticket to Bo. I'm like, nah, I can spend $175 and get better seats instead of sitting up here with Jesus.
Yeah, we won't pass on that one.
Right.
That's absolutely not. If the Teen Dream shows up at NXT again, I'll never watch WWE again. That's what a lot of people are thinking.
If that man got too big for his britches, snorting that snow, and started believing he's the Black Ric Flair. He didn't know how to get out of character. And it fucked him up.
He seen us say he was going to be the next guy and just let that shit get right to his head. And
he got that 2K commercial and he glitched. Glitched like shit.
Completely. That's why anytime we start seeing these big talents get recognized when they're younger, like, oh, they're the next whoever, I get a little nervous. I'm like, oh, all right.
Not if you're a kid.
Cool. A kid. Oh, God.
Not if you're a kid.
Who's a kid?
Like, oh, you're ugly. Put a mask on. You're a Power Ranger now.
That's a Vince McMahon move if I ever heard one. Let's see.
And they're still scared to undo it for some reason. Like Vince gonna come out and beat them up.
Yeah. Reggie says, I love Velveteen Dream, but I'm a realist. If Party Marty isn't AEW, then Dream has no chance of going. Yeah, pretty much. And
he would have been at AEW too. As soon as the allegations came out before AEW even existed, he was host.
He was on the way. He was damn sure on the way.
He is erased out of the elite.
We got some contract news per Fightful Select. This former world champion is going to re-sign within the coming weeks. Not who you think it is, though. It's Natalya. Natalya's plans on re-signing with the promotion. Her contract's nearing the end, but she ain't going, which is kind of what we all expected. Like when that news broke, like Natalya's contract's coming up. Natalya ain't going anywhere.
That ain't the news I wanted to hear. Ain't the news I wanted to hear. You know the news I want to hear? That the boat is coming to harbor. Sit your ass down. I thought when Tupac died, that was the sign that her career needs to sit down.
Honestly, they need her because look at the work she did with Jade.
That's true.
She can go and be one of the trainers down in NXT to help these women not break their fucking ACLs and tear them and all this shit and get them ready for the main roster.
She's good at this point. I don't know. I mean, I will know when her career is over, and Greg is gonna crack up as soon as I say it. We will know that she is done when they finally let her ass win the NXT women's title. Because she has fought for that damn thing since the beginning of NXT.
For over a
And she
decade.
ain't never won it.
For over a damn decade, she's been trying to get that shit.
So if she wins that, oh, she done. Because she gonna retire.
Yeah, you know, she ain't winning another roster now the world or WWE championship. So that's her only shot, really, at getting any more
gold. Them Divas titles and SmackDown title reigns and all that shit.
Hey, multi-time world champion, man, and then the right home. You know, that's not bad. Stop disrespecting. We're not disrespecting Tupac. We're just saying, you know, like
R.I.P. to Tupac. R.I.P. She gonna have another one. She just gotta hit up her cousin Teddy. Hey.
Oh God,
is she gonna come back with Notorious CAT?
Yep.
Exactly.
If she already don't got one.
In AEW news, it looks like MJF could be nearing a return to AEW.
Damn, already?
Yeah, maybe not as far as wrestling goes. According to Fight Select, discussions have been happening regarding MJF making an on-screen return to All Elite Wrestling. I believe he could be coming back sooner than later, mostly expecting him back in the fold by Forbidden Door in New York, if not sooner.
AKA, we just need somebody to bump the ratings for the summer.
Yeah, because it's looking rough. Though yesterday they had a pretty big bump. I think last week was like in the 600,000s. Yesterday they had 730.
Slowly climbing.
And you know, I think like the further we get away from playoffs, both NHL and NBA, that's kind of like they usually do pretty well in the summer, if I remember correctly.
At this point, I mean, Warner Brothers Discovery didn't want to take the money and pay it for the NBA. So I guess AEW, y'all staying on there because what else are they going to be showing on TNT or TBS now? Because ain't going to be no basketball.
Reruns of Supernatural, I guess. I'll just keep doing that shit. Man, I can't believe we're losing.
See if that ass Chris Jericho.
I can't believe we're losing inside the NBA, man. That shit sucks. I hate this.
We're losing inside the NBA, and we're regaining NBA on NBC. It's like bittersweet because we're like, we didn't want y'all to be the ones to go.
Yeah, yo, we wanted y'all to stick around.
We wanted y'all to stay. Like, and if y'all don't know what we're talking about, next basketball season is the last season for NBA on TNT and inside the NBA with all the guys. NBA will be on NBA on NBC, ABC, ESPN, and Amazon. Amazon is will be a streaming partner now.
Fucking Amazon. Yeah, hopefully, you know, Charles is out there trying to sell a new show with all four of them. He's like, hey, what's the show? We can have a new show. Inside,
Charles is basically saying, like, hey, wherever y'all go, just open the checkbook. I will be there.
Like, yeah, bring them all over. Just put them in the same slot right there. Won't change a thing. Because I don't watch a lot of NBA, but I will watch that show religiously. That shit is hilarious.
It's honestly that's honestly like, you don't even have to be a basketball fan to watch that show because it's just nonstop hilarity, honestly. It's just four dudes just laughing and cracking up.
Yeah, it's losing that would be a real damn shame.
Right.
As far as the news was covered this week, Darby Allin pitched himself being in the match on Sunday because Tony can't say no to anyone, even when it puts one of his top stars at great risk. Darby, of course, replacing Eddie Kingston, who destroyed his leg and had to pull out, and he might be getting surgery. Darby, who is still dealing with his injuries and a lot of pain, he claims, is replacing Eddie and will be in the Anarchy in the Arena match. And Bryan Danielson is also in a lot of pain and might be losing feeling in one of his arms soon.
I don't like that team. That team hurt. That team hurt too much.
Yeah, shit. What's
They
going on
hurt
with
too
FTR?
much in real life. Like, they make me hurt.
I'm wondering, like, damn, is are Dax and Cash also, like, what's going on with them? Is the whole team hurt?
We know Cash ain't hurt.
Yeah, Cash pulled that.
He'll shoot. He'll shoot it out. Pain can't come for Cash because he'll just shoot Pain.
Listen, Cash told Darby bring the flamethrower. He's like, so we bringing weapons now, like real weapons.
Bet, son.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
Yeah.
Dang. Somebody getting shot at Double or Nothing. I'll say it.
About to bust a cap in Jungle Boy's ass.
Or Anderson gonna pop up out of nowhere. I'll pull out the Glock.
Pull out the Glock.
Yeah, anarchy at the arena. Yeah, it's gonna be some anarchy, all right.
Yeah, damn right. There's be some blood spilt in the arena.
Darby already had pitched it, and we already know Tony ain't got no backbone. He'd be like, "Hey, all right, Cash, you gonna shoot me? Shoot me in my foot?
It's just what? Make sure I can't get drafted. Shoot me in the foot." Yeah, so Darby last night showed up. We were talking about how, like, he hasn't bumped since he came back. He's probably still injured. And he had to get cleared by the doctors on Sunday, right?
Yeah, he was cleared by me.
Last night he shows up at the very last second, limps his ass onto the into the arena while Bryan is getting his ass whooped, and he comes out with a flamethrower and is just shooting it into the air. Which I feel like it's weird having that and environmentalist Bryan Danielson on the same team. Like, is that not isn't that kind of strange?
He went.
Why is Darby Allin just popping up like old boy off of The Simpsons? With the fucking flamethrower.
The fucking flamethrower. Yeah.
I'm just like, why? Then you said the flamethrower, and I'm just thinking of how did they think that was safe with people in the crowd?
It's not.
I'm just like, I don't want to be in the front
pyro
of that.
going off. Flamethrower is not going to hurt anybody.
If we can do pyro, we can do a flamethrower.
Right. I would have been scared out of my mind to be sitting up front. I'm like, oh, what he about to do? Oh, flamethrower.
Good God. Also, on NXT, we saw Wesley and Joe Coffey pin Josh Briggs in a triple threat at the same time. So now they're going to face Obafemi at Battleground in a triple threat for their North American Championship. Last night on Dynamite, Hook, Katsuyori Shibata, and the bounty hunter Keith Lee on a triple threat to see who was going to face Jericho for the world title, as Jericho puts it. And Hook and Shibata tapped Brian Keith at the same time. So now we have a triple threat for that belt at Double or Nothing.
Lord.
It's yeah. Yeah,
the
pretty
same
much.
Damn thing.
Pretty much.
And it's even worse because it's Jericho. Like,
yeah, I saw people saying like, oh, Jericho really worked. He's making this work, like, because he's getting a reaction. That's not the reaction he needs to be getting. Please retire is not a good reaction. No matter what you're doing.
That's not a good reaction. That's
dude. He needs to just go on his cruise and not leave.
That's the best thing you've ever said. That is the point right there. You hit the nail on the head. Go on your cruise and stay.
Stay on that cruise.
Stay on that cruise.
Of course, Bryan Danielson faced off against Satnam Singh. in his first singles match in AEW. Danielson had him in the label lock by 4 minutes, and they jumped his ass and made it a DQ. So Satnam lost his first match by DQ.
Yeah.
That's when Darby comes in and makes a save with the flamethrower. That was Dynamite. It was all right. It was fine. Not anything to write home about. Yeah, that pretty much leads us to, the matches coming up on Sunday. I'm not too excited about Double or Nothing. I don't know about y'all.
This is probably one of the worst Double or Nothings. Like, Double or Nothing went from being like one of their best events to start off like Memorial Day weekend, and now it's just kind of just like, along with AEW, it's just in a weird place now.
Yeah.
It's the lack of storylines, the lack of build-up towards it, and then everybody's injured.
Yeah. It's strange because this show usually sells. It usually sells out or is close to selling out, and this time they have a lot of tickets left. I think they've sold around 6,000, and there's the attendance possible is 10,500, something like that. So it's rough right now for AEW. I don't know what, like you said, storyline wise, they got a lot to work on, and just I don't think this elite shit's working. I don't think it's working the way they were hoping it would. I don't know if it's just that the fighting your bosses thing is played out. I don't know if it's just nobody really cares about doing the elite and like we're doing the elite and FTR again. This is what we're doing. So it just seems like we're dragging out the same old feuds and it's not really exciting.
Yeah, it's really not. Like, it's just like they don't have a storyline that's making me want to go to Vegas. And now with WWE saying that they're going to be in Vegas, they're basically invading on them. So only like Double or Nothing doesn't even seem as like a big deal anymore now. It's just like, what? WWE is there now. They're with TKO. They're with UFC. Y'all are screwed. Like, yeah, y'all at the little MGM Grand Garden Arena. That's cool. Like, and now, like, with everybody being injured, this is supposed to be one of their like tentpole events, and probably gonna be one of their worst. This is probably gonna be their worst Double or Nothing.
It's looking like it. Yeah.
And it's sad. And the people I feel bad for are the people like Edge, Adam Copeland. Like, hey, you joined this company to have all these great one-off matches or whatever, and it's like, yeah, you don't need to be there for this.
Yeah, it's and he's fighting Malachi Black. Should be like that. Seems like a fun match, but at the same time, why does he have this belt, man? Like, why are we doing this? Why does he?
He's got it, and he's just doing all these fake ass this the Cena U.S. Open title challenge, and this is like
the Copens.
Yeah, the Cope Open. It's like, oh,
and the thing is, he just pulled it off of Christian.
So right.
It went from an old dude to another old dude. Like, this belt has been on AARP field since like what?
Since Cody left.
Yeah. I mean, look it up because I don't remember exactly when Christian won it the first time, but it hasn't been.
I think he took it off of Wardlow.
September 2023. Yeah, he took it off. Well, no, hold on. He technically took it off of Luchasaurus because it was a 3-way. Because Luchasaurus had it, he won it, but Christian kept calling himself the champion. Mm-hmm. So Wardlow lost it to Luchasaurus on June 17th, but Christian essentially just took it from Luchasaurus on that day. So we'll say June of last year to current, it has been on someone in their 50s.
It is the AEW Legends title. Brought to you by the TNA Legends title.
It's just, that belt is just falling off so damn hard.
It fell off as soon as Cody left. They're like, well, this don't mean nothing no more.
Not a damn thing. Now, let's see. Because before that, we had Wardlow, Powerhouse Hobbs. What the hell is Hobbs doing now? Wardlow. Joe had it for like a month.
That random ass Scorpio Sky.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it just. Jesus Christ.
He got a custom belt for no damn reason.
Didn't he have the Lakers belt?
Yeah, Scorpio had the Lakers belt, then Rusev had his Bulgaria belt. Miro, that couldn't remember his Miro. Miro had his Miro belt.
Yeah. And then at first I thought we were getting John Moxley versus Konosuke Takeshita for the belt.
Nope.
It's not for the belt.
It's an eliminator, baby.
It's an eliminator. It's if you beat the champion, you can challenge the champion, which doesn't make any sense.
I honestly feel like is what I said in the chat a few weeks ago. They only they approved for them to put that match on. Like AEW said, can we please get Mox on the card? We want to put him in a match. We want to be able to show the belt. They're like, yeah, but it ain't about to be no title match. You're not about to have. You had your title match on Dynamite. You're not about to get another title match, buddy. You better figure something out.
And with it being a match where he could win and not really hurt Mox, you'd think they'd have him win and then maybe him lose on a New Japan show. But I think Mox just might flat out beat him.
Yeah, I really wouldn't be shocked if Mox just flat out beats him. Unfortunately, but it's they're so dumb.
It's just pointless. And I mean, just looking at this card, I'm a Christian fan, so Swerve Christian seems fun because, I think that's a solid start for Swerve's reign. Like a vet that has kind of been causing problems for about a year now. Sure, why not? But I can see why people are not happy with it. I can understand why people don't want to see that match. I get it. It's good for me, but not anybody else. Same with Time with Tony Storm and Serena Deeb. Serena Deeb has not done shit for a year and a half.
And now they just want to care.
Yeah, I like Serena Deeb. Not many other people do. Kenny has gone on record saying
I don't like her, and it's like I don't like her, but I don't hate her. It's just
don't have any feeling one way or the other.
Right. It's just that this lady I ain't seen this lady in a year. Now she got a title. Okay. I guess.
Yeah, me having to defend that against y'all all have points about it. I'm like, yeah, I mean, you're all valid and correct. What else can I say?
It's like they already threw so much at Tony. It's like, oh well, who do we have left? Athena's right there. You could use her, but I'm like, no, let's use Deeb.
Yeah, let's just keep not using Athena, even though she's probably one of your more over women's talents. Good God, this card is just. It's a lot of not good. It's a lot of not good.
As much as I call them WCW, they're in another sense, they're just like old WWE. They have a bloated roster and they don't even know what to do with all them people.
Mm-hmm. That 2015, 2016 were you have a lot of good talent, but you ain't doing shit.
Right. We just keep seeing the same 12 people.
I did listen to Brian Alvarez talking about AEW, and it's I think the problem is that even when someone wins a belt in AEW, when they lose the belt, they're back in the spot they were before they were champion.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, that's correct. That's exactly what it is. Like when Swerve loses his belt, where is he going to fall? Back to where he was before he was champion.
He's going to be right back in the TNT title picture
mm-hmm.
where he was all that time before there. He wasn't winning the TNT title. He was just floating around it. Because they were like, we can't make him the champion yet. He has to win the world title. And I find it just crazy that like Swerve is the champion, and now like it ain't like it's just business as usual. Like I feel like they have like just downgraded him ever since then. Like they don't do anything. Like everything else has been a spotlight except for Swerve, besides him getting jumped.
It's like the second he won that belt, we started having the elite, the corporate elite, run shit, and that became the main storyline. It's like, well, what if you just crowned a brand new champion that fans are very much behind, and you're not focusing on him whatsoever?
Like he's like sometimes he's like the third or fourth thing brought up on Dynamite. And he's the champion. Like the world champion is probably about the fourth thing that is brought up on that show. We get more stuff about the evil EVPs. We'll hear more about Mox than we'll hear about the world champion.
Mm-hmm.
But we're supposed to care about the world champion. No, we're not. We're supposed to care about Mox.
Like last night, they even had a little segment together where like the Bucks were talking shit about Swerve, and Swerve kind of called them on it, and then he walked off. And it didn't feel like this is your top champion going against the evil corporation. It felt like this is this one wrestler that's causing issues for the corporation that they can just handle whenever they want to, because like they are the reason that he's fighting Christian.
Yeah.
And so not only does Christian doesn't really, as I'm a Christian fan, Christian doesn't deserve the world title match, because the last match he had, he lost to Edge for the TBS champion or TNT championship, and he hasn't done shit since.
Like it's literally just them abusing. So it's just the fact that them just abusing their power. So yeah, they're just like literally Swerve went from being like the hottest act in the company to as soon as he got that title, he is just done. Like he basically is essentially Tony Khan is done playing with him. He's I don't want to play with you no more.
But I see people saying that that's like the point, is that you're supposed to hate they're doing that. It's like, yeah, but that still doesn't help Swerve.
Yeah, that
you being like, oh, they're making Swerve look. That's the point. They're making Swerve look stupid, so you can be mad at them for making Swerve look not as important. Like, yeah, but he still doesn't look important by the end of the day.
He doesn't look important because even he won the title, and not even that week he didn't even have a title celebration, but Willow did.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we all love Willow, but this is your first Black world champion. Why not have him have a celebration? Like,
make it a big deal. And it is a big deal. It should be a big deal.
Like, he didn't get a celebration until like that Saturday night. Like, why are you pushing his celebration to Rampage or Collision? Whatever the hell that shit is called, Collision. Why is this shit getting pushed to Collision?
Yeah, Dynamite's your flagship show. The main champion is on your flagship show.
Like, that instantly told me right there, I was like, okay. Like, y'all made that such a big deal at the pay-per-view, but his celebration is next Saturday on the show that nobody watches. Then I was like, okay, he's not going to have a match on Dynamite. Maybe. Oh, he's going to have his first match. I think his first match as world champion was either on Dynamite or a Rampage. So it's like, damn. It's like, damn, they really are not. They really downgraded him instantly. But the evil EVPs are getting all the shine. It's like, I don't know why that, and it's not, I ain't even gonna try to do it ain't even pulling the race car. It's just, what are y'all doing? Why? Like, it's your world champion. Do you not want us to care? Why is it? Because we care. You made him the champion because you listened to us. And now we've done it, and you're just like, all right, we ain't gotta do nothing else because we've made him a champion. We gave them what they want.
Yeah. Batty says, where's Samoa Joe? Samoa Joe has had 2 matches since losing the title. He fought Isaiah Cassidy on May 1st. And then
that's when he screamed.
And then on Rampage on the 22nd, which was yesterday, so it'll be airing this week, he defeated Dom Kubrick.
Who?
Dom Kubrick.
Stanley Kubrick. Stanley Kubrick's son?
Dom Kubrick is, I don't know who this guy is. I have no idea who this is.
Local talent.
An indie guy, you know, it was just like Samoa Joe was your last world champion. Where is he? What are you doing with him?
He probably had time. He probably just been waiting to lose so he can have time off. Or maybe he's filming. He might be filming.
Maybe. You know, you look back at him before he won the championship, before he was the TV champion. You know, he didn't really get a lot done. TNT champion, he had that for a little while, but he only had it for like 30 days.
Right.
And then it's just, you just see him. Oh, man, it just feels like they can't keep momentum on anyone. And when I hear like, that's the point, you're supposed to hate the Elite for ruining momentum. Like, no, that makes me want to be mad at the company for ruining.
Because we know it's not the Elite.
Yeah. It just saying it's on purpose doesn't mean it's good. It's not. My fault. I walked away to discuss Bully Ray saying he would be mad if Christian won this weekend. I didn't hear that. That's Bully just being bully. That's Bully being bully. I mean, would a little hot potato help? In some cases, maybe. But I wouldn't have Swerve lose his first fucking title defense.
Yeah, definitely not that.
Let's not have your first black champion lose the first time he defends it. You know, that'd be
people
really
would be calling bullshit so quick on AEW.
Absolutely, that'd be terrible. I don't know, man. This card just. It's disappointing because we're at 5 years officially. It's 5 years of AEW.
Good Lord.
And you look back at what we had the first 3 years, and it was one of the best products around. But the past year and a half has just been tough, man. And it's partly because of the injury bug that just stays with AEW, like how you keep seeing major matches have to change because injuries happen. But at the end of the day, you should have enough talent on your roster to make a pivot and it not just deflate your entire storyline. You know, like what the fuck is going on with the Undisputed Kingdom?
I hate the whole fact that they even continue that storyline, considering that most, like, Adam Cole is hurt, MJF is hurt. It just keeps stop, start. Like, by the time they finally do want to pull the trigger on all of this, we're definitely not going to care. That's why they're trying to rush MJF back to try and get us. Remember, everybody, they beat up MJF. It's like, oh, we don't care. We do not care.
Hell, before he got hurt, fans were turning on MJF.
Right.
Like we were already at this point where people were like, yeah. So I don't know. It's I don't want it to be this depressing of a like this is just not looking good. And they're not shutting down or anything. I'd never say that, but it's just that they got to. Someone's got to change.
Yeah, they gotta shape up. They gotta just stop acting like they're playing with house money, even though they are. They gotta actually act like, yo, this shit could close up at any minute. They gotta book with some urgency instead of just acting like, oh, we're acting like it's a cushy job for them.
Yeah. You know, just putting somebody on in a random episode of Dynamite or Collision and saying like, oh, this is a match people want to see. Like, sure, okay, but like, where are we going from this?
Right.
like last week they had the nephew of Dynamite Kid take on Dax, and there was a big deal. People were like, oh, it's Dynamite Kid's nephew. Like,
It was like,
cool.
why?
Yeah. Is he gonna stick around? Is he gonna win and get over? No. Then
like they gotta stop booking supercards and book a show with continuity. You gotta have continuity. It's gotta be. You can't just have a supercard and then have the main event be ... That be the only match with any continuity with it. Like that's their problem. They have a supercard every week and there's no continuity whatsoever.
One of these days I want to go back and like watch old Dynamites. Like I want to start back at the beginning. Because the way I remember them having really great storylines in the beginning. Like the shit with Cody and Jericho was awesome.
Yeah.
Like it was great. It was a really great story. And then like Jericho's run on top, honestly, was actually pretty fantastic. Seeing Kenny Omega and John Moxley's long ass delayed feud was really fun. Where like whenever John would show up, those two were beating the shit out of each other.
Right.
You know, those tag team titles not going to the Bucks was probably not a great idea, but they did seem to have a lot of great young teams set for big moments. And it just, even the women's championship, like people argue all day about if Riho should have been the first champion.
Right.
I liked her, but I know that like people kind of would have preferred other people. Nyla should have had a longer run with it, but it just felt like there was that sense of urgency of keeping these storylines going, and it wasn't just we're going to book a crazy thing. Here's someone from New Japan. We're going to book some crazy thing. Here's somebody from the Indies in Canada. I don't remember it being like that back then.
Yeah, it really wasn't. It's like I don't know what happened with Tony Khan where it just seemed like every show was either a big announcement or it's a supercard.
Well, it's Tony Khan started signing everybody that got released from WWE. He started signing all these indie stars, and it's like we said, he's has an over fucking booked roster, and he's like, oh, well, what do I do? I have Ring of Honor, I have AEW, I have 15 different shows to run. How the fuck do I book this? Let me go sniff some more coke.
I don't even know why he bought Ring of Honor. Nobody told him to.
And I mean, really, there's not much going on in Ring of Honor.
It really is.
like the whole Mark Briscoe thing. You know, Mark Briscoe, after Jay passed away, first off, those two should have been on TV well before this.
Yeah.
Like, fuck whoever was responsible for ruining that. Like, we should have had them on TV well before Jay had to die for it to happen.
Right.
And you have a year where Mark Briscoe's here. His brother just passed away in a tragic accident, and he's still wanting to wrestle in honor of his brother. And you barely put that motherfucker on TV. And then you have a big tournament set up. Like, oh, you could do that with Mark and kind of like give him. And no, he loses almost every match he's in. And now he's a Ring of Honor World Champion. I forget he has that belt.
I'm like, now, yeah, I was going to say, now he's the Ring of Honor World Champion, but it's just like, okay. I guess. Because now it's just like, all right, y'all are just doing this for nostalgia reasons and sentimental reasons.
Yeah. No, it's a lot.
But at some point, they got to figure out what they're going to do after they were going to get the belt off of him. Because he can't be Ring of Honor champion forever.
No. I have to do something with him, in period. And
right.
I feel like every week we just do this like, oh, man, they gotta get their shit together. But they do. They really do. There's something going on. And I don't know if they said they need a booker. And if they do, just bring in Scott D'Amore. Just bring Scott in.
He ain't doing that.
He ain't doing shit. Bring in Scotty D. Either let him run Ring of Honor or let him help with Dynamite. Or just AEW in general. Or something. But God, I'm very tired of saying an issue I have with AEW and someone going, yeah, but you're supposed to hate it. That's the point. And that's not a good excuse.
Right.
That's not a good if I go watch a movie, oh God, all these characters are boring and they suck. And someone says, yeah, but they're supposed to be boring and awful. Like, but then what the fuck am I watching for, man?
Right, I'm looking
Give me something.
Why am I watching this bullshit?
Give me anything to work with. Quickly, we can talk about King and Queen in the Ring as far as the tournaments go. Monday, Lyra Valkyria beat Io Sky in a pretty shocking finish. I don't think anybody really expected Lyra to get this far.
Right.
Let alone be in the fucking finals. That was
I was like,
I do
what?
wonder.
I know she losing now.
You'd think so, because so SmackDown, it's Bianca and Nia, right?
Right.
Probably gonna be Nia.
Probably.
But Bianca could also, when you just get Bianca and Lyra in a face versus face thing, and I mean, Bianca would be the bigger star, and that's you book Saudi for the bigger stars, right? That's how they always do it. The final match. The ear of HHH and HBK. Well, if he is, then he needs to. Yeah, you need to talk to HBK about a few things from NXT, because some things went down.
What I do? I'm always in. Hey, what I do?
Reggie said, "Can we once again give it to Final Matty for being in the ear of Triple H and HBK? He's giving you the credit for the good booking."
Oh, but, thank you.
NXT had some issues this week. If
that's the case, this was some bullshit. But I got Sexy Red for us next week, so
you did get sexy. You did get Sexy Red. Lyra won
next week.
And then Gunther beat Jey Uso, which was a big controversial issue.
I don't know why people were mad, because people. Oh yeah. I'm glad they finally brought back. Yeah. They brought back the title stipulation that I have been asking to be brought back for 20 years.
It really has been 20. We haven't done that since Brock, right? That's the last time that happened.
King of the Ring. I went to that King of the Ring. And I was under the assumption after that if you won King of the Ring, you got a title shot at SummerSlam. And then every damn King of the Ring after that, they would just win King of the Ring. And that would be it. And I'm like, so they don't get a title shot? And people would be like, no. When did they ever do that? I said, they did it in 2002.
Like, one of the biggest...
That was only for Brock?
Like one of the most important King of the Rings ever. Brock beat The Rock. Like, yeah, it's a huge deal. And it after that, we ended up getting just, hey, King of the Ring, you might get a title shot after that. You might not. You might just wear a crown and hang out and have a robe and have weird king music.
And then when the Money in the Bank was invented, I essentially thought, oh, then they're never going to bring back the title shot, because you got a title shot in a briefcase.
Yeah. I hope they keep it.
I hope they keep it too.
First off, King and Queen of the Ring should be a yearly thing, always. It's a great tournament. And the way they did it this year was fantastic. We really didn't know who was going to win this shit. I think you predicted Gunther and LA Knight. right?
And
Was
they
your final?
destroyed that whole SmackDown half in last week.
But still, like Gunther, like yeah, people were predicting Gunther, but no one was really sure. No one was confident. Like it was like it should be Gunther,
When
but
Jay got put in, I was just like,
yeah.
oh, yeah.
Then it was, oh, it could be Jay, or maybe they put it on Ilya. Like it, and the women, it was a fucking crapshoot on both sides. It was. This was the most interesting tournament we've had probably since 2002.
Yeah,
Since that one, because every other one it was in like
2002 tournament.
a lot of nobodies, and then Bobby Lashley and Booker T. A lot of nobodies, and then Wade Barrett, who was not doing well. A lot of nobodies and Sheamus. Like everybody in these.
Brock and RVD was the final. I think it had Jericho, Test.
Yeah, it was stacked. It was loaded. I think Bully Ray was in it. Was back then when he was like by himself, he was a surprisingly popular babyface.
Right.
So it was pretty loaded.
Yeah, I think Edge was in it. Oh, I don't think Edge was in it because I don't think Edge had won yet.
I don't think so.
Or maybe he did.
Maybe. Yeah. That would have been after his first King of the Ring. Yeah. So maybe he was in it again. But like up until now, between that and here, was mostly just been an afterthought. King Booker becoming a world champion probably really had nothing to do with it. It just kind of those events coincided together. But
yeah, basically they just used it as the vehicle to get the King Booker gimmick over, so they could be like, oh well, yeah, he won King of the Ring. We're gonna get King Booker over. Oh, look at that, he is a world champion. But y'all hate him as y'all's king. But we love him. King Booker.
What I should have done for the questions we did last week was to name me every King of the Ring winner from 2000 onward. That's Kurt Angle, Edge, Brock Lesnar, Booker T. So Kurt Angle, Edge, Brock Lesnar. Then we don't do it for 4 years. Booker T. 2-year gap, William Regal. 2-year gap, Sheamus. 5-year gap, Bad News Barrett. 4-year gap, Baron Corbin. 2-year gap, Xavier Woods. And then 3-year gap here. So let's go back to making this a yearly event. Let's go back to making this.
Yes, please bring it back to being yearly. I was mad when they got rid of it after 2002.
And this event could be exclusively for Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, sure.
I think that's what it's probably going to end up being, which I have no problem. I have no problem with it because
I don't have to get no greatest Royal Rumble, none of that other extra bullshit. Just give them King and Queen in the ring.
I mean, Greg heard me asking for them to bring back this tournament for years. I would be like, why? Like, bring back the King of the Ring. And then they would bring it back on TV, and I'm like, why isn't it a pay-per-view? Why isn't it a pay-per-view again? Why are y'all not putting the proper respect on it? Because that was one of the big pay-per-views. As far as I was concerned, it's a tournament.
Yeah, with the whole thing. Yeah, I kind of wish they did that this year, but at least like those tournaments took over Raw and SmackDown this year.
Right.
Like they were the sole focus for the past month.
Like they made it felt like I was watching when I first started watching wrestling in like the late 90s and early 2000s. It felt like when the King of the Ring they would have the quarterfinals and all that on a Raw, and you'd be like, oh man, what is this? This is a King of the Ring quarterfinal match. Well, what is King of the Ring? And then they tell you, you'd be like, okay, I kind of get this. But this time around, they're like, no, y'all gonna understand this history. We'll give you this nice little promo package, and y'all gonna understand. William Regal, I love the William Regal King of the Ring title, the King of the Ring run, all because of what happened quickly afterwards. Because he won King of the Ring, and that was supposed to be the beginning of a push because he was Raw GM also. And he won King of the Ring. He was supposed to be a run for him to win the world title. But
he was the dictator of the ring.
He got suspended.
Like, damn it.
That's
right
why
there.
he won, and it was just like he was gone. And you're just like, well, where did he go? Yeah, your boy got suspended for drugs again.
And ruined it. Ruined the whole damn thing. Like, and he says that every now and then a fan be like, oh, I wish you were world champion. And he would say, well, I could have been if I didn't mess it up for myself.
Yep.
Like he'll just admit it, like, yeah, I messed my own thing up. I think he said a few times that like he got popped for like a nothing thing, but he's like, but my previous history, like,
Yep.
regardless, it's my fault. But yeah, he
when
beat
I thought
Punk.
about that, I was like, that makes so much sense because when he won King of the Ring, I was like, ew, what? He won King of the Ring?
And nothing happened. But he was the Intercontinental. He won the Intercontinental Championship in that tournament, I think, because I think he beat Punk for it.
Yeah, like he did everything. And then it was like he sat at the throne, he looked badass, and then he was gone.
Gone. Just gone. Yeah. This year we're looking at probably Gunther, Randy, and Lyra and Nia, which I've been saying for a while, have Nia beat Bayley for the belt. And here you go.
Yeah.
Nia wins here. Bayley gets to have the belt for a few more months. Then at SummerSlam, Nia wins. We move on.
And it's making SummerSlam. It's making SummerSlam even more important than what it already is. And it's also giving us one more. This is the second to last year we get to enjoy our one night SummerSlam. So it's 2026 SummerSlam is going WrestleMania style, 2 nights. And I've heard some people complain about it, and I can also agree with them. They're on a slippery slope with this.
Yeah, you don't want to make every
big four.
Yeah.
Not all of these shows need to be 2 nights.
We don't need to have a Royal Rumble on 2 nights and have one Rumble on one night and one Rumble on the other night. Like, we don't need to do that.
Like, we don't need to do that.
Especially not. Survivor Series, especially not.
Because, like I said it in the chat this morning. So I always looked at SummerSlam as WrestleMania of the summer. And now that it's going 2 nights, it is definitely WrestleMania of the summer. Let's keep it at just spring WrestleMania, summer WrestleMania. Let's keep it at that. I love the fact that they gave it to Minneapolis because, as I said in the chat, they heard what I said. They know. I'm not a meteorologist. I just have common sense. Nobody wants to come to Minneapolis, Minnesota in March or April because a little thing called snow or cold is going to be in the weather. That's just going to be in the forecast. So they decided to give them a nice little, we're sorry for fucking y'all over for WrestleMania Vegas. Money talks. So guess what? We're going to give y'all SummerSlam and we made it 2 nights for y'all. Even better. We're so sorry. But I bet they're never going to get a WrestleMania. If they got SummerSlam in 2026, they ain't getting no WrestleMania. No time soon.
It's not
Y'all get the first 2 night SummerSlam. Because either this is the first 2 night SummerSlam or it's the second. Because I don't know what's happening for 2025.
Oh, look who showed up just in time. Just in time. Damn,
I was like, he probably fell asleep. Fuck that. Bitch
there
ass.
He is.
The good stoner, Mike Ciampa. What's up, Mike? Mike is celebrating his last day of the school year. So no more
Mr.
last
Mike. Week. And his last week as champion.
Yes.
First of all, cheers to the last day of school.
Fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids.
Secondly, that second part is false. I will be retaining, so y'all can kiss my ass.
He gonna lose to that Double or Nothing.
Yeah, probably.
Lastly,
we probably are gonna have the same picks for the WWE show. So,
lastly, I'm lit, but I'm here.
Hey,
what's up, my brothers? What's up with UTR?
Oh, my champion.
What's up,
King
Cookies?
Mike.
What's up, Batty?
You know it. I've been waiting on that. I knew about WrestleMania coming to Nashville, Cashville, as soon as they gave up the plans of building that damn stadium. Because I don't like that stadium. As far as I'm concerned, Mike probably will agree with all y'all might probably agree with me. As far as I'm concerned, football is best played in the elements. And the fact that my Tennessee Titans are running out of the elements to build a dome, so they can get the Final Four and WrestleMania. I hate it, but WrestleMania in Nashville, hey, they was lit for SummerSlam. It was lit for the NFL draft. Nobody parties like Nashville parties. So I would just be sad to see real football disappear out of Nashville, but oh well. You can't be like the Bengals and just be playing outside forever.
Right, Mike Brown is spending money, but he ain't spending that type of money. You ain't get no fucking roof on Paycor Stadium no time soon.
Shit, it's gonna be paid for by Frisch's.
Them motherfuckers, they keep closing up Frisch's every other week.
They're gonna be having a big boy gonna be standing on the top of.
All right, now that Matt's here or Mike's here, let's do these predictions, baby. It's time.
It's time.
The 2024 King and Queen of the Ring and AEW Double or Nothing predictions. Folks, good luck. Batty's our champion right now. In the chat, Batty.
Boston
I don't fucking care.
I already know they are. All right, I ain't about to bother. I already know they about to sweep these dudes.
So here we go. If you're in part of the chat for this, just put your comments, whether you're on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, whatever. Put them in there, and we'll mark your stuff. The first matchup we're gonna do is the Intercontinental Championship. It is Bronson Reed versus Chad Gable versus Sami Zayn.
Lord, who got to go first? I know it ain't me, but it wouldn't be shocking to me.
I could not find the last.
Oh wait, I did them.
Oh, you did them. All right, that's right.
Yeah.
So who did worst?
Let me pull them up.
UTR. Y'all looking at me.
What was the damn name of the last pay-per-view?
Under Siege.
I think it was TNA.
Okay, there they are. I was like, oh yeah, Under Siege and Backlash, all that bullshit.
It might have been me.
It was.
Reggie, you said you would drive to Mania. Which one?
The Nashville one.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. We all had Bloodline. Oh yeah, we all had the same bullshit for that. So we all tied. Yeah. So it really doesn't.
I'll just keep it alphabetical then.
Yeah. Under Siege was some bullshit. Well, yeah, me and Mike, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, me and Mike tied at Under Siege. Kenny had 1, 2, 3, 4 wrong. 1, 2. Yeah, okay. Kenny would have been going first. Then Mongo. Then Jeremy. Then me and Mike tied. So it would have been me, then Mike.
All right.
Okay.
So Kenny and Justin sent us picks too. He wants to be part of this. I told him as long as he shows up, as long as he shows up for something next week, I'm fine with that. We'll pull something out. This is his one chance.
Justin is back.
Justin gets one chance to come back.
Cash it in.
He's cashing his ass over the top rope.
he's catching his 1 year prediction, and we'll see how he does. I got to figure out what his 2 points are going on. I think he and Kenny have the same pick. I feel like we're all going to have the same picks for at least for this. I doubt we have the same picks here, but I feel like here we're going to have the same damn picks.
Since I'm going first,
you
give me Gable double points.
Double points on Gable. All right. Damn,
Alrighty.
he's going for it.
Shit.
He is going for it, baby. I like it.
I am going Gable, but I ain't going no double point. Not yet, at least. I ain't that sure.
I'm gonna go Sami Zayn here.
NWO going in. Well, right now, based off of we don't know what's happening tomorrow. So we just got 5 points right now. So we in super last.
Kanache is going Chad Gable. Mike, who you got, brother?
Fuck.
Bronson Reed, Chad Gable, Sami Zayn.
Sammy.
All right, Reggie, make sure you put your pick in there. Next up, Reggie's going to go Sammy. The King of the Ring finals, Gunther versus Randy Orton or Tama Tonga. Justin and Kenny again both went Gunther.
Gunther!
What you got, Tito? Going to Gunther. Okay. Anybody not going Gunther?
The ring. The Kang General.
The Kang General, baby.
He might get me out. He might get me out of retirement. I might have to make a little pick for that. I might have to do something for that for him.
If in the chat, if you're not going to go Gunther, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to assume you're going Gunther. Kanisha's going to go Randy.
NWO. We love us some Royal Rumble winners and some King of the Ring. We had Baron Corbin when he was King of the Ring. When he beat Gable.
Yeah. I forgot all about King Corbin. Which is good for me because that was terrible. Lyra Valkyria versus either Bianca Belair or Nia Jax for the Queen of the Ring finals.
I'm going Nia or either Bianca.
All right, so we'll just call it a SmackDown winner. I'm not going to make y'all pick.
Yeah, sorry, Lyra. Your run ends now. Woo!
Mike, you doing the same thing?
Yeah.
Woo! Woo! Woo!
Get the woo out of here.
Yeah. Bullshit.
Reggie, are you going SmackDown for both picks? I know you got Becky.
Fuck a Lyra Valkyrie.
Bro, I don't know why they're pushing her so damn hard.
I hate that shit so much.
I don't know. And why did fans? I still don't understand how fans were all like, "Yeah, we know exactly what to do for Lyra. Of course, we know what to do for her entrance." Like Greenville, let me down, man.
That shit, I've always done that shit in like mocking unison because it sounds so pitiful. The fuck is that? And whatever that random ass bird is when you're outside, it'd be like, ooh, ooh. That's what they sound like.
Oh man. Let's see.
Bianca, Becky, Cody. That's what Cookies went.
Nia for Betty.
And Reggie said yes, he's confirming SmackDown winner for Queen.
All right, cool. Cookies, Becky, and Cody. All right. Speaking of that, is anybody not going Becky or Cody? It's Liv Morgan versus Becky and Cody versus Logan Paul. Cool. All right, we're just gonna quickly fill these out. Wasting my damn time. Gonna let Mike smack on those wings a little bit longer before we get started on the real picks.
All right.
I appreciate you, brother.
If you're not going to go Becky or Cody in the comments, just let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to assume you're doing that shit because it was a pretty obvious pick.
Yeah, I don't know who else could be winning between Becky and Liv.
Ain't Liv.
I don't care who gonna win between them, honestly, because after that promo, they just made me not care about them at all.
Good God, yeah, that shit was ass. It was awful.
Yeah.
Let's get into AEW Double or Nothing.
The real PLE.
10 matches here. Oh, also, give me y'all's 2-point picks. Those are obviously the ones you have the least. The ones y'all have the least hope for. Essentially, what's going on, Kenny?
What's going on, y'all?
What's up?
You caught us just as we're about to start AEW.
Hey.
My picks is already in. Shit ain't changing.
I'm just guaranteeing you're confirming you're gonna go with the SmackDown winner for Queen of the Ring for your double, and Malachi Black for your double for AEW.
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. All right, so I need it from Matt and me and Mike. I'm gonna
put my double on Gable also. Then.
All right. All right, I'm going to put mine. Oof. Put mine on Gunther just because I think Randy could win this. And we end up getting Randy Cody.
Oh, shit.
So,
hey, I thought about that. Like, yeah, if Randy makes that final, Gunther is so easy to get RKO.
I can definitely see him just
because the RKO ain't nothing for somebody like Gunther.
Yeah, I can absolutely see Randy.
Randy is like Gunther's size now.
Yeah, bro, he got big.
Like Randy, whatever roids they gave him, bravo. him and AJ, yeah, bravo. Because they scary.
Plus, they slowly starting to get the old man strength too.
Great.
Damn right.
Like Randy low-key looked like Ving Rhames off of Baby Boy. Like his arm, he looked built like him. Like yeah. Crack your mom. Crack your mom. Yeah, RKO out of nowhere.
Listen, if that big bitch gets RKO'd out of nowhere, I'm quitting wrestling. Plain and simple.
Oh, Gunther gonna get RKO'd this year.
RKO in mid fucking air and turn it into a power bomb. That's how I feel.
Let's see. Cookies and Batty are both going for doubles in the same match. Yeah, those are like the two matches where I'm like, yeah, it could be either way. But there ain't no fucking way Lyra's winning the Queen of the Ring. And Becky and Cody ain't losing shit. So,
if she wins Queen of the Ring, I'm gonna be like, woo! Whoa!
And that would be another big pay-per-view title match thing that Raw fails to win. Even though we have the person on our roster, didn't start her because why is she winning this shit? Damn it.
Lucky put it in her contract.
Can I put my double on Sammy?
Yeah, put your double on Sammy. Yeah, I think the Intercontinental and the King of the Ring are the two that make the most sense for the doubles. So that's what we'll go with. Either one of those will work.
Oh, you trying to say my Queen of the Ring double ain't worth? It don't make no sense.
I don't think it makes sense, but I'll let you do it.
You know what?
Because I don't think Lyra. You know what, Kenny? Then again, I said that for Lyra for the past 2 weeks, and she keeps winning. So you know what?
Exactly.
Fair point. Fair play.
Exactly.
Never mind. I'll shut up. You got a good point.
Like this is the asterisk. booking. It's like, you know what? The booking has made it to the point of this is double point eligible.
Exactly, because we damn sure said she wasn't making out the first round, and
And look where the hell she is.
right in the goddamn finals.
Her defense, she was facing Oscar. I was like, oh, Oscar murdering her. They're like, no, Oscar's hurt. Oh, well.
Like, we're replacing Oscar with Dakota Kai. Like, oh, okay. Well, she's won the first round, but like
now she's gonna lose.
Yeah,
like,
there's no way they're gonna have her beat EO. Ha ha! Jokes on the fuck us.
Raw had to have left 12 points on the table so far with fucking Lyra Valkyria, just not start there because we're like, she's gonna lose this week. She'll lose this week. Nope.
Well,
never.
NWO appreciate y'all non-counting motherfuckers, so that way y'all close it up.
I bet it's collusion, baby. That's all it is. Let's get into AEW. The AEW Kanisha's going double on Gable. Cool. Everybody's accounted for. Then let's talk AEW. We're going with the AEW International Championship. It's Will Ospreay challenging Roderick Strong. Anybody not going with Will Ospreay? Anybody?
Right.
Cool. All right. This will not count for your double points. Going forward, I think what we're sticking with is if we are all on the same, if we're all pick the same pick, we're not going to do it. I'll allow the SmackDown winner because we still don't know who the hell's going to win that.
Right.
And again, Lyra's been fucking weird. So chat, let me know what y'all pick. I'll just automatically put Will Ospreay, but if y'all are going to go Roddy, let me know. Next up is the AEW Women's World Championship, Serena Deeb versus Toni Storm.
Oh, we are all going Toni Storm. Oh, no, we're not. Two of y'all are going.
I'm about to say, like, Justin and Kenny both in Serena Deeb.
Tony time.
I'm going Tony Deeb. It's like I'm going Tony time.
Let's see.
Interesting. Oh no, sir. I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about you.
What about me?
Hey man, you've been doing a lot of defending for Deeb, and you picked Tony.
Dude, I think she's great, a great wrestler. I didn't say she's going to win.
I didn't say she need to be champion.
both of those can be true.
Touche. That's fair.
Yeah, she good at all. I said she got to be champion.
Like, those are two very different things.
He said the bitch can go, but she ain't going home with the gold.
She can go, but she ain't going for shit that night. She go her ass right to the back of the line. Next up is the AEW TNT Championship, Malachi Black versus Adam Copeland.
Oh, dang.
Question. Is this his first pay-per-view title defense?
Oh, that's a good question. Let me look that up.
Because if so, I'm going Copeland.
Go to the old Pro Fight DB here.
I feel like this match is going to be filled with fuckery.
Even though Malachi deserves it.
When did he beat Christian at he beats Christian on Dynamite for the belt. Collision, Dynamite, Collision, Dynasty. It was a 6-person tag. This will be his first pay-per-view defense. Yes.
Copeland.
Good pick. Good call.
Double points.
I didn't think about that. Okay. That's not a bad idea. Shit, I might do that. That's not a bad idea.
I was going to go Adam Copeland. I'm just off the fact of, okay, Adam Copeland is going to go double or nothing. This is the whole point of the stupid ass pay-per-view. That whole, somebody's going to go double or nothing.
All right. So, Mike, who you going?
Yeah, thanks, Tito. for helping me out there.
Uh-uh.
Double points.
Malachi Black could win, then we just gonna be sitting up there like, dude.
What the fuck was up with that blood shit with Malachi?
Because Copeland's a vampire.
Oh my god.
Still doing that shit.
Oh my.
He's the Brood without being called the Brood.
Oh my
He's Brood adjacent.
Okay, so we're gonna give Mike
Baby Brood.
Adam Copeland.
He's bringing the dark side back out.
Baby ass.
He's
Walmart.
Walmart.
Gave me a few. Cookies is going. I know Cookies is going to make him a drink the way he's giving me all these picks at once. Kanisha's going to go Copeland. I'm still waiting on Reggie. The IWGP World Title Eliminator, not for the championship.
Just all going to be nope.
Konosuke Takeshita taking on Jon Moxley. It's a non-title match, but if he wins it, he gets to challenge him for the belt.
And he was complaining about his booking.
He is. Oh my god, half the damn roster's complaining about their booking right now. Oh
yeah, Takeshita just said, "Fuck it, I don't give a damn. I don't like how I'm being booked. This some bullshit."
Give me Mox.
Mox, all right.
And unfortunately, yeah, it is some bullshit. Your ass losing though, Mox. Don't give me Mox. I don't like how I'm being booked. And you think you're gonna beat him? Okay.
I messed up on.
You definitely not gonna like this ending.
You gonna voice your displeasement to the cokehead Tony Khan? And you think you gonna beat his golden boy and Jon Moxley? Oh no!
Beat they Stone Cold Steve Austin.
You about to be take a shitter because you about to take a shitter. About to take an L.
So next week we're gonna have you lose to Danhausen.
His ass about to be at ROH. You talking about you want great booking? All right, you gonna get you gonna be booked well at ROH to the audience of none.
ROH is basically NXT level up.
Sorry, Mike. Who'd you go with?
I'm going with my Cincinnati brethren, Jon Moxley.
Bunch of losers.
Boy out here getting mad about his booking. You better be glad he ain't Dante Chen. Out here doing bullshit like doing this bullshit. Some Tiger Claw. More Cub Scout looking ass bullshit. Mortal Kombat ass dude. He is ass. You fighting on a pay-per-view against Jon Moxley. At least you ain't out here talking about you Mortal Kombat.
Let's see. Orange Cassidy versus Trent Beretta.
Fuck this match. This is
why is this on a pay-per-view?
This is every pay-per-view has a match. It's like, why? This is the match. Fuck this match. This is all. Every time we do a predictions, it's always one match where it's like this needs to just be struck from the record.
This could have been a Rampage match.
This should be
that match. Like Greg even said it. Why is this on pay-per-view?
Why is that not on the buy-in?
It only need to be on the buy-in. It need to be on Dynamite.
On that day.
It needs to be on Dynamite.
You got 3 shows to put this on that doesn't need to be the damn.
It need to be on or Rampage.
That should be on Dark, and Dark don't exist no more.
It needs to be on Ring of Honor. That's where it needs to be.
Ring of Honor.
Or it can go on Dark. It can go outside. That's where it needs to be.
Justin and Kenny both going Orange Cassidy. Anybody going Trent Beretta?
Hey, I already said how I feel about this match. Fuck this match. No, I will go Orange Cassidy for sake. See, them poor people in Las Vegas. See, this is why they AEW. Why? Don't nobody care about this. Like Orange Cassidy, don't nobody care about him no more. Like we like him, but like his run has ran its course. They've honestly waited too long to break them up. Now we really don't care. Oh, shit. Super fuck this man.
Wrestle on them ROH.
Hook versus Katsuyori Shibata versus Chris Jericho.
This is the title decider right here because everybody
FBW Championship.
It could be Shibata. It could be Fat Ass. It could be Hook.
Anybody not going Jericho?
I'm going Hook.
I'm going Hook. Yeah, we all know that Tito is a world-class hooker. It's just a fact of life.
I'm going to also go Hook.
Okay.
I'm not an undercover hooker, though. I don't be hoeing on the side.
Yeah, that's your main gig.
I'm taking fat ass.
What'd you say, Mike?
I'm taking fat ass.
Shit.
Jada Parker is not in AEW, Mike.
That's a different kind.
They love giving this motherfucker a pay-per-view win.
Can they just give a Captain
Yeah,
Hook?
His weight is double or nothing.
Reggie, I need your picks for the past 3 matches, brother.
Goddamn, Reggie.
Also, if any of you are putting 2 points down on anything, let me know. Make sure you let me know.
Wake up, Reginald.
World Trios Championship, the unified titles, the Ring of Honor and AEW.
What you doing over there?
Death Triangle versus Bang Bang Gang. It's all good, brother. Just let me know when you get them in there.
Bang bang bang.
Anybody not going Bang Bang Gang?
Bang bang gang.
Bang, bang, bang.
I saw last night, like, oh, Death Triangle is back. And I'm like, okay. I had to like remember, I'm like, oh, Death Triangle. All right, Lucha Brothers and Pac. And that other guy, their cheerleader. Isn't he still their cheerleader? Or do they don't have him no more?
The assistant?
Whatever the fuck his name is.
Didn't Jose leave?
Oh, I think he got fired. Never mind.
I think Jose showed up in TNA at the tapings.
Oh, so he just Jose the ass now. Never mind. Let's take out the assistant part.
There you go, Reggie. Reggie caught the hell up real quick. All right, here we go.
See, yeah, I had to figure out. I was like, what is BBG? Because I was like, Big Booty Girl. Hey, Big Booty Girl. Who the hell is Big Booty Girl?
Next up is the AEW TBS title, Mercedes Moné versus Willow Nightingale. What's weird to me is that on Wikipedia and also as far as their like presentation goes, the TBS title is above the women's world title.
Of course it is. Because it's Mercedes.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's just like when John Cena was the U.S. champion. And you don't even remember who was world champion at that time because we're like, yeah, fuck that person.
They threw the brake truck at her
ass.
Let's see. Still need Baddie's going to bangers.
That is ridiculous.
They're really missing out on Bang Bang Gang. Didn't have the guy that has the bangerang as a finisher. Where the fuck is Dalton Castle at? The Bang Bang Bangerang, baby. Anybody not going Mercedes? Cool. All right.
This booty ass company out here trying to make the TBS title more important than the world title. The only time TBS has ever been more important is just being a channel. They were first. Then it was TNT, but they like making TNT more important because they know drama. So
let's see. Okay.
They know drama. They sure don't know how to pay for basketball. Don't know how to pay.
That hurts. That hurts so much.
Then they had the nerve to pay. Also, on top of that, they also had the nerve the TNT Sports pay ESPN to show early rounds of the college football playoff. And Charles Barkley even brought this up. Where the fuck was this money at for inside the NBA? I got money to buy fucking college football. I don't want to see no college football. I want to see inside the NBA.
Right.
Man, Charles is pissed.
Isn't college football for the worldwide leader in sports?
Wait. And Charles over here like, make it make sense. We ain't got the money for the NBA. But y'all got money to pay another company, another network for football?
All right, Reggie and Cookies. I just need to know who your double points are going on.
They've been to over football.
Next up, Anarchy in the Arena, the Elite versus Team Broke Ass Wrestling.
What the fuck?
Anybody not going the Elite? If the Elite loses to two injured motherfuckers, a guy that just got off parole, and the bald FTR brother, they need to just split up. Like they gotta quit.
I am certain that Darby is going to explode when he takes his first ball.
Bro.
Darby's going to disintegrate like when Thanos did
Because
this.
when you said that, like Darby had to take a bump, I said, "Oh, he exploding like Kenny Omega diverticulitis."
That's why they did. That's why they did that shit on Dynamite. Because he couldn't take a bump, so he just shows up there with a fucking flamethrower.
A flamethrower ain't gonna save him all the time. He got a bump, and his guts are going to fall out. He either gonna take that bump and he gonna shit himself, or he gonna take that bump and he just go not get up. And he gonna shit himself still.
He gonna shit himself still.
He gonna shit on himself regardless when he takes that bump.
So we've got the Elite versus Team AEW, and then Christian Cage versus Swerve Strickland for the AEW World Title. Anybody not going Swerve?
The Elite are going to jail after that match because they are going to jail for murder.
I just can't believe where's Ricky Starks, man? Like what?
Watching.
Like
Ricky,
isn't
Hangman, Miro.
Hangman? Where's Hangman been? Is Hanger hurt? Is Hanger hurt?
I don't even think Hangman is hurt. I think he's just chilling.
Bro, the elite suspended Hangman for beating up the ref.
Right, but wouldn't now be the perfect time to bring him back?
Like this would be it would make more sense. It would make more sense for him to be an Anarchy at the Arena, or let Team AEW be shorthanded, be like, oh my God, who can help Team AEW?
Yeah, where's because his wife is about to be back wrestling. So like
the person who's actually suspended.
Yeah. And then Kenny came back after he got his ass whooped to give an announcement. Like Kenny's also an EVP. Can't Kenny just say Hanger's back? Like
great.
Why are we making the guy that is already he's got 1 foot in the grave and one on a banana peel? Like there ain't no reason to have him in this match. All right. I need Kanisha and Batty to give me your picks for the last 2 matches. The Elite versus AEW, and then Christian Cage versus Swerve Strickland. I'm guessing we're all going to go Swerve. Unless y'all tell me
definitely
otherwise.
going Swerve. Put my double points on Hook.
Hook. All right. Yeah, that's a good pick. Shit. I don't fucking know, really. Chris Jericho?
Don't be
Watch
nervous,
the bottle win.
Don't be
We
nervous,
just be
Mongo, because that's what I'm doing.
You doing the same thing?
Yes, sir.
All right. So that shit like fucking Will Ferrell, like I'm Ron Burgundy. All right. Let's see. I need double points from Cookies and Reggie. Batty, you gave me picks. I need to know what your double points are. She said I know where she's going, so I'm guessing she's doing the same shit. I'm assuming
whatever FTR.
All right. So AEW for
double points on the CEO.
All right.
Well, Reggie said double points on the CEO.
Yeah. All right. This is us locked in. I'll let the chat catch up and give me the doubles. But aside from that, this is it. Again, no tiebreakers anymore. We saved those for when I want to do my fucking game show going forward.
They said double points on Willow.
I got that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just need Cookies and Batty. Yeah, that'll pretty much wrap it up for the predictions. Of course, as far as us, everybody on the show, you can change your King and Queen of the Ring pick by 11 a.m. Saturday.
Okay.
And the AEW show 5 p.m. Sunday.
That'll probably be the pick that will actually be changing.
I don't think anybody's changing anything on Saturday, but Sunday
right.
We're gonna be like have to change something. Is there anything else we need to talk about before we call it a night?
No, I mean SmackDown tomorrow is in Saudi Arabia, so
yeah.
Got it.
Wait, SmackDown's in Saudi? They're doing SmackDown in Saudi Arabia?
Yeah, they're doing SmackDown.
Oh,
yeah, I'm pretty sure they're doing SmackDown from Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, they're there. So they're there right now. So makes sense.
Batty went Trent. Cookie said Willow.
Cool. All right, cool. We are set. Awesome. All right, guys. Thanks for following along with us today. It was a long ass week. I'm gonna try and get on here tomorrow and do some more WrestleQuest. If you want to know when I'm going live, you can follow us at facebook.com/UnderTheRingPod and twitch.tv/UnderTheRingPod. You can also find us at Linktree/UnderTheRingPod, where you'll get out of our links. I am at Greg Bush SK. You can find Kenny over at RockRiz44. You can find our current fucking predictions bastard champion at Beard. Yeah, whatever. You can find, you know what? You can find my forever rival. A forever rival, the final Matty at the right answer. Tito, our street team captain at Borreo Maliente. And last but not least, our local news correspondent who finally put some fucking picks in. Justin G. Baxley. And I think that's going to wrap us up, folks. Have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. Good night, Kenesha. Have a great weekend. Whether you're out barbecuing, cooking, going on the lake, whether you're just at home getting lit and just enjoying life, whatever. Enjoy yourselves.
Enjoy yourselves. Have a very safe weekend. But as always, do the duck. Hey.
Fuck them kids.
Now, Frank Thomas. It's us some new dick. Yeah, taste of Cincinnati.
Fuck them kids. Some are brave.